Hi guys, it's me again, and this is the seventh tutorial. Today we're back into Excel, MS Excel, and we're gonna talk about the what if analysis. This is a nice analysis, and it's a nice option in Excel that will allow you to do a lot of, or save you a lot of time in doing a lot of calculations. In today's exercise, I'm gonna do an example, and I guess everybody of us has actually once in his life looked at the P&L, and I will show you something what you can do with the what if analysis using a P&L as an example. So let's say that you have sales of a quantity. You know that you're gonna sell 100,000 pieces, and the price of one piece, sorry, say it's $10, right? And then I've got sales or revenues. It's gonna be the 100,000 pieces times the 10, which is 1 million. And you've got landed cost, let's say for a piece is, let's say, $3. So the COGS will be 3 times the 100,000. Then the gross profit will be something around 700,000. Then you've got expenses. You've got, say, marketing expenses, which is around, let's say, 300,000. And then you've got SG&A, it's around 500,000. Then the net profit, it's a very simple P&L. So you're basically making a loss of $100,000. All right, now I want to find out, let's say, the break-even analysis. And I know, for example, that I'm selling 100,000 units, and that's the number of units that I can sell in a market. But and I can't control that, but I can control the price to a certain extent. So I want to see what is the price that I want, or I have to sell this 100,000 pieces to make the net profit zero. In other words, to make a break even. This is one of the things that I'm going to use the data here. If you come to this tab, you'll find data, and then here in the analysis you get something called the what if analysis. If you click on the what if analysis, you will have a goal seek. Open the goal seek, a new window will pop up, and this is a very simple window. Here you've got set cell to a value by changing cell. So what I'm trying to do is to actually set the cell, which is this one, to a value of 0 by changing which cell? The price. Once you click OK, look at the table, and you will find out that the price will change in a way that the net profit will be 0. Let's see that. Here you go. So it says that goal seeking with cell B13, that's cell B13, found the solution, target value is 0 and current value is 0. Okay, so this is one way to do it. Suppose that I have changed the quantity into 150,000. So I've got here $400,000 of profit. Again, what if analysis with the goal seek, I could say, all right, I want to set cell, this one, to value 0 by changing cell, this one. And then I press OK. Okay, so the value became 8.3333, and that is the value that I can sell 150,000 with the expenses that I have and the cogs that I have in order to have a net profit of 0, which is a break even and a value. Now, this is a very nice way, and you can use it in a different ways. I use it always. For example, if I want to have a price of a certain product to be set, for example, a certain amount, such that the margins will be 20%. So I use this. The only thing with this what if analysis, the goal seeking, is that you can do it for a group of cells. That's the problem. So if you have like a lot of products and you have them in a column, and you want to calculate for all of them the value of the price such that the margin will be 20%, it's difficult to do that. So it's 1 o'clock. I will show you another way of doing that, and it is basically the data tables. The data tables is a very nice one, and I will show you how you can use the data tables, but you have to pay attention because there's a lot of small technicalities in the data table, and you have to pay attention to what you're doing. So let's bring this back into $10, and I've got here $250,000 of net profit. Now watch out, let me show you what you can do. Here, if you've got here a column called the price. Okay, before I start that, I need to tell you something. I need to explain you what I am doing. What I'm doing is that I want to see the effect of changing the price on the net profit. In other words, what is the net profit when I sell on $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, and so on. But I don't want to, see only the net profit. I want to see what is the effect of the price on the gross profit and on the net profit. And the data table will allow me to do that. Now there are two types of data table, one variable and two variables. We are talking here about one variable. Maybe in some other in another tutorial I will handle the two variables, but remember, one variable, yes, but you can have many values, many different values that you want to evaluate. All right, and the variable here being the price. Now, so if I've got the price, which is a variable, I've got something called gross profit, and I've got something called a net profit. And I want to see when the price is $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, and so on. So I'll just drag this down until, let's say, $25. All right. So what is the amount of the GP and net profit when selling this price, the price on $1 and so on? Now, in the first column, you've seen that I've left one row here. All right. This row, I could put the current formula for the gross profit and the current formula for the net profit. But as long as I have them here done already, I'll just say equal, and I will go to the gross profit and put this one. Because you're connecting this cell to the formula in cell B7, which is this cell, then the effect will take place, or data table will understand that you've brought this value from here, and this means that the value here is the same as the formula here. Same as for the net profit, I will just go and put the cell that contains the formula of the net profit. I'll put it here. So this is the current net profit and gross profit. Now, you need to highlight the three columns. Take them all so that data table will understand that you are calculating the gross profit and net profit for the price in those highlighted cells. You go to what if analysis, you say data table, and a new small pop-up window will appear. But this is very important because here it says raw input cell and column input cell. Now, because I have my table in a column format, which means that the column is the variable, it is the input here. So I will choose to put it here, not here. If the values of the price is coming in a row, then I will put it here. Because they are in a column, I'll use this column input cell. What is the column input cell? It is this one, cell number B2, which is the $10, because that is the input that I want to change in order to see the effect on the gross profit and the net profit in those two cells, which is connected to the cells here. It's a little bit difficult and technical, but once you get used to it, it's easy. All right, so here I will put $10, which is this cell. Once I press OK, it will calculate for me the GP and the net profit in those two columns based on $1, $2, $3, $4, and so on until it reaches $25. All right, let's see if this works. Here you go. I'll just change them into all dollars so that you can understand. All right, here you go. Now you see that the value here between 8 and 9 is the break even, and we've seen that just a little bit a while ago, that when it was 8.3 we had the 0 here. Now let me change this into 8.3333 and see what will happen. All right, here you go. It is $5 minus, if I put more threes in here, probably if I add another couple of threes, yes, it will become 0. So this is the break-even analysis. You can see that here there's a formula, and this formula is using the table, and that is because this is a formula generated by the table analysis, or what if analysis, or data table analysis. Now you can see that there are two curly brackets in here. Those curly brackets, for some functions in Excel, you need to press Control Enter, and you shouldn't be putting the curly brackets. When you press Control Enter, the curly brackets are generated or are added automatically by Excel, and later on I will handle what is the meaning of these curly brackets and why do you need them and why do you need to press Control and Enter. Alright, but for now we've got the data table. We know now two things in the data analysis, or what if analysis. We know the data table and the goal seek. And as I always say, that Excel is dynamic. Once you change any value here, the formula here will change accordingly, and you can find out what is the values that you want. You can even add more, and you can have them all calculated automatically for you. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope this tutorial is really useful for you. Please drop me an email on the email showing on the screen now. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, or go to my website. Both of the addresses are shown in the screen now. Subscribe using iTunes from my personal website, or you can go and subscribe to the YouTube channel F Haddad 75 on YouTube, and then you will receive a notification every time I post one tutorial. Thanks a lot guys for listening, and hope I can hear from you soon. Thank you so much. Bye bye.